I can be on camera and do anything I want without being seen today.
Ooh.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Having some technical difficulties.
So as we
Dude,
know,
oh,
Matthew's never done streaming before.
no,
Wink,
first
wink.
day.
So he's learning.
OBS. I do all this bragging on you, OBS. Why? Why are you going?
Dude, you were
You know
literally telling me yesterday, you've got to use OBS, dude. It's so easy. I'll show you.
Yeah, I really was. Because it is.
It's not.
It's so
Because
easy.
when it fucks up, it fucks all the way up.
Mm.
It doesn't even half-ass it either. It's whole ass. But guys,
Yeah, it's a bunch of baloney. Let me tell you.
So he doesn't have his camera on.
Did you have a good morning?
Yeah, I had a pretty good morning. Woke up, got the kids to school, started cleaning and doing my chores and stuff, looking like a troll. No makeup, hair crazy. So I'm wearing a hat. And then I get a call from Matthew. We're going live in an hour. You ready? What?
Yeah, I was ready.
So it's hat, a little bit of, and I'm like, okay, let's go. I mean,
little did I
not
know.
even matching today. Okay.
My computer was not ready though. See, I asked you, but I didn't ask my PC.
No, you didn't clear it with OBS. Thank you, H. Davis. It's kind of how my mind feels right now. This background is kind of how my mind feels.
What up, H?
Anybody else having issues keeping up with all the fucking shit that's going on? Like it's over here. Oh shit! Now this is happening. Oh hell, this and that, dude.
Yeah, there's some serious distraction going on right now.
They're so trying to keep us looking in so many ways that we're missing a lot of shit. A lot of shit. And it's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Yeah, let me just go and put that up now. We're going to be showing some stuff. So when you open up X or Instagram or any social media app, they are letting us know everything that's going on in Minnesota. What's going on overseas, guys? That's what I want to know. I mean, don't get me wrong, very important stuff that's happening in Minnesota, and it's important we know all this stuff, but I don't think they should be using this as a distraction tactic, because this is what it's turning into.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like don't we have fighter jets shooting up places right now? We should learn about those.
We need to keep our thumb on everything just to get a pulse on what's going on. Right? You don't get caught up in one single thing, because it's not going to go well. There's so much shit happening, and we need to pay attention to all
Wait
of
a
it.
minute. Is that
What?
Is that showing up on the screen backwards?
What? The chat?
Yeah.
It's not. It's the right way.
Really? Yo, everything is just crazy for me right now.
For me, everything looks good. I got the stream playing the way everybody else is seeing it on this screen over here, and it's all normal.
Really?
Thank you all for coming in. We really appreciate it. And I see everybody, and hello to those who said hello, and I'm loving seeing all the love. Thank you, Lone Star. I do believe Lone Star is correct. She said, Matthew, it's time for a new computer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
So where do we want to start with all the stuff?
I mean, do I look like a hypocrite if I start with something in Minnesota? No. Well, I'll just open up X. We'll start there. Okay. We'll see what happens. I got a feeling I know what I'm gonna see.
While he's doing that, while he's getting that set up, I want to say that I've been on X a lot more than I've been in phone calls or on YouTube. Like all the YouTube bullshit, I don't give a fuck about right now at all. Not that I really ever cared that much about it anyway, but this, guys, when y'all are doing the YouTube beef, when this shit's happening, I'm wondering where your head's at. Like, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just saying, like, there's so much more important shit happening. And right, left, middle. What happened in Minneapolis was sad and it was fucked up. And I think there's more than just the officer and the driver that are at fault. Because now there's all sorts of inflammatory people out there doing inflammatory shit, trying to incite violence. And this goes back to, that is the point. They're feeding you what my algorithm is a very neutral algorithm. It doesn't show me a lot of far right, left, or anything. It kind of just tells me what's going on with a couple of extreme things put in there. Another friend of mine, all their stuff is extremely left wing, all crazy shit. And then some of my conservative friends, it's extreme far right, right? So I think that they put in things to inflame your emotional state and keep you angry and keep you mad. And now we've got people that are posting that, and I don't mind showing it to you, although I don't want this to polarize people one way or the other. But there's people that are posting online. Basically, not basically, he said you need to blow ICE's heads off. Like if you see an ICE officer, blow their head off, and don't stop there. Blow all Republicans' heads off.
Damn.
And then we have a law enforcement supervisor of some sort saying, ICE, get out of our state and leave us alone. You don't want this smoke. It's super inflammatory, people. It is meant to make this escalate into something that there may be no coming back from. You can watch whatever you want to watch and you can listen to whatever you want to listen to, but listen to it with an open and logical mind. What is their purpose for putting this out? Is it to upset me, to get me so mad that I go out and do something that they get to use on mainstream media to push their narrative? Are they manipulating you like a toxic fucking boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, friend? Are they using you to get you to go do something that would help them further their narrative, their agenda? Because it really feels like that to me. It really does.
Man, like everything on my computer is running slow. Yeah, I'm highlighting stuff, guys, but I'm totally not even looking at what I'm highlighting. I'm more of looking at why my computer is acting like this, because I'm clicking on things and it's like it's like everything is lagging on my PC.
Yeah. Hey, Army Vet.
What up, Bet?
You coming up
right.
here today? Is today the day?
We gotta take a collection plate and pass it around if we can.
Oh shit, man. What do I gotta do to get you up here?
Man.
I like talking to people that talk logically and factually, and I can't get this dude to come up here with fucking nothing.
All right. Dang.
Lone Star Go ahead.
No, when I highlight it, it just shows right up. 'Cause
Yep.
it looks like it's
Uranus
lagging.
and Taurus. Nothing.
Lord Dandy. You know what? I know who you are. I
Who
know
is that?
who you are, Lord Dandy. That's that one guy that Katie will be talking about. What's his name? Lionel.
Lionel?
Say you. Oh no, it's always Lionel. Anytime I see anytime I see that name, it's Lionel. Say me.
Lone Star says, honestly, my mind runs on multiple open folders. I'm working and doing 90 things at once. I'm multitasking.
What up?
Sister.
What up, mouse? Where the heck is Chairman at? Need him.
Dude,
All right, I'm gonna hold on, I want to show this one.
That hurt my fucking ears.
Is it loud? Okay.
That whistle thing was fucking loud.
Yo, everything is out of whack on my computer. Like, I barely heard that. Okay. Okay, here goes nothing.
Back up! Back up!
Whoa.
We gotta protect them. Back up! Back up!
Wait, are those paintball?
Okay, I'm gonna let you go.
Who is the chief in charge? Back up! Don't worry about it. We have our own medical.
Hey, what's that?
You know what? I'm here.
Whoa. Okay. Jeez. That's crazy. That giant dude in a pink shirt with the medical symbol. That is crazy. He just came out of nowhere. This was huge. There's a video of one of these ICE agents, but they caught him at like a touching moment. Like he's talking to some lady, like, "Oh, I want to hug you. Oh, you're such a sweet lady." Like, I don't know if this dude was even supposed to be with the crew, or because some of his partners were looking at him like, "Dog, what are you doing, bro?
Who are you?" Yeah.
What the hell? I'm gonna see if I can find that next.
For the record.
Oh, that was a joke about the paintballs, you guys. That was a joke.
Can you pause it for just a second? This officer in the very front foreground, he just turned to the side. This is just an observation from watching this video. People are hating on ICE agents, and I understand. Okay, I do. I'm neutral in this situation in a lot of ways, but just from a logical take on this right here, I see black men, I see what appears to be white men, Hispanic men, and I see an Asian man right there in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So when people are calling them Nazis, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, because there's literally human beings
that
have taken this job and they've been given orders. And there's a lot of orders that they're carried out.
Every nationality.
There's every nationality. So you cannot.
ICE didn't discriminate, for sure.
No.
Promise.
No. I was told Army vet today, and I haven't verified it, so I don't know. But what I was told was that ICE agents get, I think, 13 weeks of training. But 13 weeks of training, is that an hour a day? Is that 8 hours a day? Is that 10 hours a day? Is that 7 days a week for 13 weeks?
Right.
Or, I mean, like, we don't know what the training is, but is it enough? Is it the right kind of training? What kind of person?
Well, I was told that there's ex-cops, there's all types of
military,
like many ex-military. All right, if I stay still, my camera's fine. But once I start moving, it gets to glitching. And
So
all right, let me just turn it
statute.
off. Right?
Yeah. But I just wanted to
Um,
point out that if they're calling them Nazis, which I have a problem with calling anyone a Nazi if you don't know for certain that they actually are. But I think calling people that are not white Nazis is above and beyond what's needed.
attaboy. Get that camera ready. Get your zoom lens on. Don't get too close.
Oh, chicken snake.
Back up! Wait!
Why'd you shoot them?
They were innocent! They were fucking innocent! Stand back! Stand back!
You seen that, right? You heard him? You heard him? He said he got me next. He's targeting. Targeting. He said he got me next. You heard him? I know you heard him. Hey, you heard him? He said he got me next. He's targeting. He's targeting.
But you better get the fuck out of there then. What's wrong with you? Over here trying to, bro.
It's our police
I don't
officers.
even know how to stop sharing. Jeez.
They are police officers. And they're given a job and they're told to do it. So I get that not all of them are being politically correct or nice, but they don't have a nice job to do either. So I would just like everyone to remember that they are human and they do have a job to do, even though we may not agree with all of them.
Damn. Everything's running like crap. Damn. All right. I am not sure what this one is, but I'm struggling to play it. How about that?
What are they saying?
Down with deportation, up for something. That's kind of a stupid video. All right. I wish I could find. I don't even remember what.
That guy,
What
that's an
happened?
American burning an American flag. And even the
Yeah.
protesters chase him down and like, you're fucked up for burning an American flag.
Yeah, it's like, what do you? We're already at that point. We're already there. Yeah, throwing snowballs at him. Really? It's a little early, guys. You might want to save that for like day 5 or 6.
I got a bookmark for you for that. Let me copy this link.
All right. You know what? Okay.
Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here.
Okay. You know what? I want to restart one more time.
Okay. Can you share my screen so that I can show them
I
things
no,
while you're-
you can share it because if I leave, then it will disappear if I share it. So,
That's what I'm saying. Share my screen.
oh, okay. I thought you said share.
That way we can
That's-
continue.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. I hope
You
it
get back.
doesn't pick me up.
Okay. So the guy that I was talking about earlier. Now, everybody's entitled to their own beliefs, right? There's freedom of speech. There's all that stuff. We're all given the same constitutional rights and all this other kind of business. But when you see things like this, it bothers me. This is more of what I'm talking about as inflammatory. And if everybody would just stop and understand that the powers that be want us to fight, they want us to hate each other, they want there to be divide and discord. I truly believe in my heart that for the most part, people are good. I don't think anybody wants any of this shit to be happening. And maybe that is just me being naive. But I don't want to see anyone's life taken or destroyed or anything like that. So when you have people that are allowing themselves to be manipulated by mainstream media and by the powers that be, putting out rhetoric, narrative, to the point that you do something like this man is doing, I have a really big fucking problem with that. You can have your beliefs. Your beliefs do not equate to you have the right to destroy our society. But you can be mad at this man or you can agree with this man. That's up to you. But this man is a product, in my opinion, of the narratives that are being pushed out by the people that want us to be divided and want us to hate each other. So I'm going to play this. If you can't hear it because something's fucking up with Matthew's shit, tell me in chat, okay? But this guy's fucked. He's really fucked. And I'm going to show you another one also that is, in my opinion, maybe a little worse. But here we go.
Dear Ice, here's a message from
And of course, when I go to
your
try to
friendly neighborhood leftist. Not all of us are going to stop at snowballs in the future. So maybe think twice before you just start randomly shooting into vehicles.
and I'm going to stop it right there. But he goes, let me mute it. He goes into showing himself shooting an AR multiple times. You can see the scopes and you can see where he's hitting center mass and head. So he is, I mean, to me, that is inflammatory and that is a threat. So do you think that this guy's face is not on some watch list now? I mean, they have facial recognition. They have all this. So he could be talking shit. He could actually have no intention on unaliving or pew-pewing in the direction of anybody. But because he put this out, if he shows up at a protest and they recognize him, what do you think is going to happen to him? He may not care, but I do. And I think this person has allowed themselves to be manipulated. And who the fuck puts this kind of stuff out on social media anyway? I bookmarked a lot of stuff and I'm rolling through my bookmarks, but I want to find this other guy who's just insane. And of course, I probably bookmarked him a while back. And I'm thinking that my bookmarks, if the post gets taken down, of course, they're not on here anymore. But this was this morning. It cannot be this far back. Maybe I shared it instead of. Okay, so let me go to, hold on real quick, because I know that I shared it in our chat on, oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to share this tab instead. All right. Now listen to this guy because he is cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs. Okay? Seriously.
Start blowing their fucking heads off. Start blowing their fucking heads off. And I don't want to hear nothing about, oh my God, they just went and blew up bitches on a boat in Venezuela, kidnapped a man who is their leader. I don't give a fuck what he did. If they came and kidnapped that fat fucking pig mixed with a cow, it would have been World War never ends. Republicans voted no against having oversight on investigating this murder that we just fucking all watched with our own eyes. Donald Duck, the fucking hog, sat up here talking about protect these bitches who just murdered her. Jasmine Crockett is on the floor crying to these people, and she quoted something. She said the word fuck. It was completely silent, and then one of them crackers on that other side, that fucking demonic crackers. Oh, well, can we have some decorum in here? She just told you about a murder, cracker, and you talking about her saying fuck? Blow their fucking heads off. Blow their heads off and see what happens. Start blowing their fucking heads off. They don't care about y'all. They don't care about when citizens die. Blow their heads off.
Now, do y'all really think that this is okay? I mean, this type of attitude, that's two people that have come across my feed that I feel like have been manipulated by the narrative that they're pushing out. You have to question everything. You have to research. And then sometimes you cannot trust the research. Try Googling something that they don't want talked about. You have a real hard time finding it. You do. So you need to think about what you're seeing and understand that you could possibly, I feel, I'm saying possibly because I'm trying to be fair and neutral. They're trying to incite anger and violence and hostility. Don't be manipulated. I'm not saying that I agree with everything that's happening because I don't. I'm not saying that anybody's right or wrong. I'm saying we were all born with a fucking brain. Granted, some work better than others, but have a fucking spine and use your God-given brain to cut off the emotions, do the research, and come up with an educated opinion. And if you see something that makes you mad, don't post something that's inflammatory that's going to spread the discord and the unrest. If you want to know, in my opinion, who's to blame for that woman getting unalived in her car by the ICE agent, I don't believe either one of them were in the right. But I believe that and I'm going to use the word victims, okay? I believe they were both victims of the narrative that everyone is pushing down our throat, again, because they want us to hate each other and they want us to fight. Don't be weak. Be informed. And don't just look at the side you agree with. Look at both sides, because the truth is usually somewhere in the middle. Period. And Chicken Snake, for instance, he is very left. I'm not going to say extreme left, but he is very left. And he says he's middle, but he definitely leans left. I should say it that way. And I am middle, and I probably lean a little right, slightly, but I see the bullshit and the lies on both sides. And I don't agree with everything on both sides. So you just have to understand that you're being fed by the shovelful bullshit, and you need to do your own research with an open mind, because the minute you stop researching with an open mind, you stop learning. And we all need to educate ourselves and learn. And sometimes you will learn things from the other quote unquote side, because you can watch. We all watched the pew-pewing of that lady. And if you are looking at it from an unemotional, logical viewpoint, you can watch the left side post about that event, and it is insanely fucking terrible. And you can watch posts from the right side, and both sides are doing the same thing, and both sides are villainizing the other person, when both of these people, one was doing his job, and we'll just say that. I don't agree with shooting her, but
Right.
it was a product of our environment. I will put it that way. Our social climate right now, our political climate right now, those people are victims of that. You back, Matthew?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay. So, I'm go through my bookmarks. This one says, not in 48 hours, Iran can develop nuclear bombs in just 24 hours. Iran has warned against any nuclear attack on Iran can make the West regret. Iran can develop nukes within 24 hours if West attacked Iranian nuclear infrastructure. And according to some posts, this man on screen, his head thing, has left and gone to Russia, and Russia has sent them nuclear capable stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to read chat. I want to include y'all in on the conversation. Midwest Girl, yes, I did see the new video from the ring cam this morning, and that definitely sheds new light. And I personally, I don't know this woman. I've seen a lot of things about this woman. From the ring cam viewpoint, I don't think that she meant to hit him. I think that she bumped him, grazed him.
I don't even think she bumped him.
I think she bumped him, but I don't think,
Nope.
in my opinion, that it was intentional.
You mean the guy who didn't take the shot got bumped? Because the guy who shot didn't. He leaned in. There was no way.
And see, this is a perfect example. Me and Matthew agree on a lot of stuff, but I've watched that video, and it seems like she bumps him, but doesn't. If there's a hit and bump are the same thing when it comes to a car, but bump is a lot less. I mean, there's a difference between bumping into a pole and running into the motherfucker and totaling your car and knocking down the damn thing.
I thought I had it, but maybe not.
You know, it's there's just so many ways, and that just goes to show we all see things differently. And you know, some of these videos with this tragedy has been enhanced or modified for a clearer picture or whatever. Okay, well, when you enhanced it, did you do something to it to make it fit your narrative? You know, I will try to find the video. Oh, let me show you this one real quick. This lady, tell me this isn't fucking inflammatory. They're not going to make ICE leave. It doesn't matter how many times they tell them to fuck off and get the fuck out of their state. ICE isn't leaving. They follow the president's orders. They're doing what they're told. They're not leaving. So what is the point in saying some shit like this? It's inflammatory.
Good afternoon. I'm Rochelle Bilal, the sheriff for the city and county of Philadelphia. And I say her name, Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. This should not have happened, but we're here today. Let know that law enforcement professionals, real ones, not the fake made up ICE, probably Trump's new army to attack citizens of the United States. Did you hear what I said? No law enforcement professional wears a mask. None. None.
Now I'm going to
Those that come into our communities wearing a
They're wearing masks because they are so hated for what they're doing. They're wearing a mask to conceal their identity because death threats are received all the time by ICE agents. And those ICE agents, a lot of them have families. They have families. They don't want to be identified because they're protecting themselves and the lives of their families. You think if they're going to fucking burn down businesses over George Floyd, that say this, the Good lady, though her last name is Good, if they knew the face, and we all know we can find somebody from a picture on the internet, they find them, what do you think is going to happen to that man's family? Is his wife and kids responsible for what he did? No, he's responsible. But there are crazy people out there that in order to hurt him, they will hurt his family. So of course they wear a mask. They have to go to their children's birthday parties. They have to go shopping for groceries. They have to do all kinds of stuff. If people knew what they looked like, what would be the scene in the grocery store or at the Chuck E. Cheese, Disney World, a local restaurant? What do you think's going to happen if this shit's happening the way it's happening? Of course they wear a mask. Again, that's common sense. Special forces wear a mask. They conceal their identity. So this is inflammatory, in my opinion.
mask to commit crime. Thank God for our district attorney, Larry Krasner, who said he's going to lock him up. And I'm saying now, we are not going to whisk you away for them to hide your identity, because when you do it there, you're getting arrested there. No whisk away for them to hide you. None of that here. None of that here. Law enforcement professionals do not shoot at moving vehicles. I'm not saying fleeing, because she wasn't fleeing. She was getting out of the way. Law enforcement professionals do not stand in front of moving vehicles invoking an action that is illegal.
Now let's talk about that. If you watch the whole video, she lets multiple vehicles pass, and then when the ICE agents pull up, she does not wave them past. They get out of the vehicle, tell her to get the fuck out of her vehicle. She refuses. They're trying to get her out of the vehicle because she's obstructing justice by blocking ICE from moving down the street. She refuses to get out. She reverses, and then she turns her wheel and she starts going forward. So if this wasn't ICE and this was quote unquote regular cops, what happens to the people that try to take off, that don't follow law enforcement orders? They either pursue them or something like this happens. So if this wasn't ICE and it was regular quote unquote law enforcement, this wouldn't be a thing. I mean, it would probably be a thing, but not like this. And she knows that, but she's saying this. Again, it's inflammatory. It's meant to incite violence and discord and continue to make us hate each other.
No, we don't. And so we stand here today with all those who stand against the made up fake, what you can call ICE, professional law enforcement. I don't call them none of that. I call them made up fake wannabe law enforcement. Because what they do is against not only legal law, but the moral law.
Do they
Hey,
talk
she
about?
might want to chill. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, what
Yo.
she's doing is wrong. It's not okay. And they're not doing anything illegal when they're following the orders that have been given to them by their command, and they're doing what they are told to do.
Really quick, you guys, I'm having a lot of technical difficulties, and also there's a few Marley difficulties at the same time. So bear with me. And by bear with me, I mean
You'll be back when you can
Juju-
be back.
Juju run the show. That's what I mean.
Okay,
And
but
thank you for running the show.
you're welcome. You're welcome. So let's keep going.
Let me just
So I'm
mute
with
now.
the DA, and we will work with them. If any of them want to come in this city and commit a crime, you will not be able to hide. Nobody will wish you off. You don't want this smoke.
You don't want this smoke.
Yo, why would she say that?
Is that fucking professional at all?
No, you
Is that-
don't want this smoke, lady.
You don't do that.
No.
If I'm watching this and I am agreeing with this woman and she says you don't want this smoke, I'm be like, I got the freaking backing of whoever this is, the police chief or whatever, and I'm not going to get in trouble. She's giving me permission to go do whatever the fuck I want. And what do we have going on? It's continuing to escalate. Use your fucking brain, people.
Because we will bring it to you. And the fake, whatever they call them, because I can't say the name, but the criminal in the White House would not be able to keep you from going to jail.
Jeez.
So she's going to protect you from
Oh,
president. She just slandered him. She put her opinion about the president. She doesn't have to like the president. We don't have to like him. I don't agree with everything that he's doing. Okay? But this is inciting violence. This is inciting chaos. Why? And ask yourself, why would they put this kind of shit out there to incite violence and chaos? What is the end goal? Is it saying, okay, y'all are all out of control now? I didn't mean for you to do that. So now we're going to bring in martial law. Y'all aren't, not y'all, anybody individually. I'm saying people are not paying attention. You're being manipulated into doing shit that will get them what they fucking want. Remember lockdowns? Remember COVID lockdowns?
Yeah, no pushback.
Do you know that they just issued a memo or whatever you want to call it to the United States Postal Service that said keep your work IDs, your personal IDs, and your essential personnel shit with you? Do you know the one and only time they've ever done that before was right before the COVID lockdowns? Why would they send that out to the Postal Service?
Renee Good should be here today. And to her family, we are saying law enforcement professionals are not the ones here in this city that would do that. But here's the last thing that I will say. law enforcement professionals around the country do their job. And we have been fighting for years to build that bridge between us and our communities. You have one negative nutcase that causes this problem, and now we all have to fight again to let people know law enforcement works with communities. These crimes would not be down if we didn't have communities work with us. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Now, could we feasibly say, if I could figure out when this lady made this speech, I agree, Mouse. This lady making this speech, did this speech come before or after those two guys that I showed you a little while ago? Because in my opinion, this speech would spark those kinds of posts. And her calling ICE fake law enforcement, they're not fake law enforcement. They're TCLOS certified. They've been through rumored to be 13 weeks of training. They carry badges. They carry weapons. They're enforcing the law. So how are they fake? Just because you don't agree with them or their tactics? They're not fake. They're law enforcement. But everything in that clip that I just played, which was 3 minutes and 21 seconds of inciting violence and making ICE out to be the bad guys. I'm not saying they're doing everything right. I'm not saying I agree with everything I say, but this is inflammatory. Big time. Now, somebody asked if they could see something earlier. Oh. I think it was Jay Marie. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. Because if y'all want to see something, I want to show you. Because if there's something, let me see.
Yeah, I'll just chime in if I got anything. I'm behind the scenes basically rebuilding my whole computer right now.
No, I'm sorry. Where is it? I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking. Oh, shit. Cutie Pie said, Matthew, I'm not doing well. I'm in the hospital. Need prayers, please. Everybody, if you pray. If you're good vibes sending is what you do, send good vibes. I know I saw something, and this is why I like to address chat when I see it. Oh, Midwest girl, I did see your comment, and it is a good point. She says, what people don't seem to understand is people saying how the ICE officer should have done this or that. No one realizes they have a split second to make a decision, seems to me, everyone. And that is a fair point. He does have a split second decision, but I mean, the last thing that me personally I ever want to do is to hurt someone in that way, ever. And okay, Jay Marie said, can we watch it? Maybe she's talking about the ring cam footage. I don't know. I know Jay Marie said she had to go, so I'm hoping that she will, if she's listening, pop back in and just tell me what she wants to see. I agree, Lone Star. She said, please be mindful and respectful of everyone's comments and opinions. They are all valid and we are not all going to agree. That's absolute fucking truth. Absolute truth. So this is something not about what happened in Minnesota, but this is something that is alarming to me. French President Emmanuel Macron declares it's time for new partnerships, calling for reform to the international order. He warns that a might is right mentality is resurfacing. He's talking about what Trump is doing, leaving people to wonder whether Greenland could be invaded, Canada could become the 51st state, or Taiwan could soon be under threat. And so through Trump's incompetence, so sets the sun on the American age. And what he is saying, and this is not, yes, Chicken Snake, I'll show that. This is about him going in and taking Venezuela's president. Trump, I saw a video clip last night, and it's all over X today, that he's saying he's about to do land strikes on Mexico. I'm assuming from what he said in context, like he's going to be hitting cartel areas, or, you know, I don't know if he's talking about like their farms or their manufacturing and distribution or what, I don't know. But he's talking about we're fixing to take care of Mexico too. This makes me all very nervous, guys. I don't like any of this. Y'all know I like peace. I mean, I'm very laid back. I'll sit up real fucking quick. If I've got something to say, I'll say it. I'm all about taking care of business. Going in and taking over other countries, removing their leadership, all of this, it makes me nervous. And it makes me nervous because I don't know everything. And, you know, I'm just a normal chick. I'm not supposed to know everything, because if they tell us everything, essentially they're telling the entire world, right? So I get why they don't tell us everything, but they've got to tell us something that fucking makes sense, because it's not okay. And people have this vastly huge misconception that everybody in the world loves Americans, looks up to Americans, wants to be an American, wants to move to America. And that is not the fucking case. Yes, there are a lot of people that do. There are a lot of people that want to come here because it's a land of opportunity, home of the free and the brave, and all that kind of stuff. I get that. There are good, honest people that want to come over here for better opportunities and all that kind of stuff. There's also a lot of bad people that want to come over and fucking destroy it. That's the bottom line. They released the agent's view just now. Like the body cam? The body cam? Why is there a movie about the end of the world called Greenland? Creepy. Dude, tell me about it. Why is that? Because, you know, in these movies, they always tell you shit, and you don't realize that they're telling you shit until years later when something happens. And then everybody's like, remember when COVID happened and everybody was like, oh my God, you remember that movie Contagion? I mean, that stuff has happened a million times. And now they're talking about Greenland, and there literally is a movie named Greenland. It's got Gerard Butler in it. I think I've seen it, but I'm not real sure. But essentially, if you wanted to survive the apocalypse, whether it would, I don't remember if it was war or what the fuck it was, a comet, I don't know. But you had to get to Greenland in order to survive. And like all the bunkers and everything were built in Greenland, and everybody was getting there. And they're coming out with a sequel or a prequel or something. Army vets. Okay. Case. Let's see. Let me go back. She said, yes, body cam. They released the body cam footage 4 minutes ago. You can bet your sweet ass I'm going to go find it. Army vet said China loaned Venezuela over $100 billion, mostly for oil for loan deals after the U.S. removed Maduro. World analysts say Venezuela's new government could declare China's debts void. The bullet hole in front of the windshield says he was in front of her, not the side window. I do agree with that. He was in front, not the side. Although, without getting into too many of my personal details, if you're skilled with a weapon, you don't have to hold it right in front of you to shoot. So, they are putting China's investments at serious risk, and I've got some bookmarks related to China and Russia's response to this. By the way, we've now seized the 5th oil tanker leaving Venezuela. That's not going to go unanswered, guys. There's no way that they're going to continually allow us to take over their ships, imprison the crew, keep their oil and their ship. It's not going to go unanswered. It's not going to happen. That's my opinion. Just saying. Yeah, he keeps taking the, I don't know, man. There's a lot of shit that I'm going, you're asking for trouble. I mean, why are we poking the fucking bear here? I don't understand. I mean, I get it, but I get that. I get what they're doing, but it doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. Again, we don't have all the information. Who was here at first? I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep Lise. Yeah, she was here earlier. Okay, so let me. Okay, so this is the ring cam footage.
The surveillance video taken by a home.
Let me. This is the home surveillance. Jesus, the home surveillance ring camera that caught this incident, and the vehicle is right here. And unfortunately, there is a tree blocking it from being a very clear shot. So you have to. Well, I can play it a couple of times. You can see that there is an officer here. It looks like maybe one around here. And then it looks like maybe that's the guy that was at the side window. I don't know, but she backs up in this direction here. Okay. Like, fuck, my brain's not working. She backs up in order to realign her car to take off down the road this way. Okay, so I'm going to play it. Can I slow this down? Playback speed, I can slow it down. Let's see. So I'll do it at 0.75 and let's see if that helps. And then if not, then I don't like mainstream media, period, Wolfpack, but they're the ones showing the ring cam footage. So that's why we're showing it. So here we go.
Vehicle passes. You can see the dark colored SUV driven by Renee Nicole Good. That's on the right there in the back. The surveillance video taken by a home nearby. Agents can be seen milling about near the vehicle, then converging on it.
Okay, so there was one over here. He had just got done talking to this guy or got out of this vehicle. And then he walks over here and he's standing right here. And then there's the guy that's talking to her through the side window. So he's right here. And you can see like headlight and then, I don't know, reflection or maybe a headlight. It looks a little bit too far over to be a headlight, but he's standing right here.
And then you see right there the SUV begins to move.
Right here.
And that's when the shots are fired.
Okay, so now they're slowing it down even more. So this guy, he's right here. He's standing right here. And then it seems like she grazes him.
Now, prior to this, the video shows the SUV had been stationary and sideways across the road like that for about 3 minutes. The reason for that is unclear.
CNN has obtained some new video. Again, it's grainy and distant, but it shows 4 full minutes leading up to the shooting. It shows Renee Good's maroon Honda Pilot entering from the right there. Then 20 seconds later, someone gets out on the passenger side. We don't know who or why this person leaves the car. We then see her turn and pull perpendicular across the street, seeming to block the way. But as you see here, leaving room for vehicles to pass by her on either side. Finally, there's this new angle of the federal officer who shot her. He arrives. Another federal SUV pulls up. As the ICE officer briefly goes back to his car, then he returns, and with another agent grabbing at her door, she starts to move forward. Again, it's hard to see from this angle, followed by 3 gunshots in quick succession. 4 minutes in all from start to finish. But for all the video that may reveal, it says nothing about why Renee Good was where she was or what she was doing there. It's not.
No, that's not true, because there is another bookmark.
She didn't.
What?
So she didn't block him.
That's what they're getting at. But where is it at? I know I bookmarked it.
Yeah. Wolf is always doing his research. Let me drop the link for you, Wolf. All right, go ahead and click it, 'cause I'm deleting the hell out of it in a second.
What?
No, I'm telling Wolf to hit the link.
Oh yeah.
Bam, and it's gone.
Okay, so here is a this is on my Facebook, so nobody message me if you don't want people to know you're talking to me. Okay, so I'm going to share this tab instead. This Minnesota ICE shooting, new video, fatal interaction from agent's point of view.
What's up,
Okay.
Wolf?
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
How
hon.
you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, having a good day. I just wanted to join the discussion here because I found it interesting and stuff.
Good. It's nice to put a face with the name.
Yeah, it's my first time up here too. I wanted to formally introduce myself. I know y'all been seeing me come around here for many months, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. I love your hair. If you didn't hear me, I really
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
How you feel about all these ICE agents in Minnesota going crazy right now?
Man, we are living in a damn movie right now, man. Like, that's why I don't even look at TV because all they do is stir up shit.
Exactly.
It's like it's all like the TV. Like growing up, I thought TV was supposed to entertain us and give us information, but now it's just all propaganda.
Exactly.
Whole lives, yeah.
It's all lies, and CNN, they blatantly lie.
Bad.
Man,
They're
is
bought
horrible,
and paid
man.
for, man. They're bought
Yeah.
and paid for, and
Yeah,
then they're
it's-
so pissed that we're figuring that out.
Everybody you see on TV is reading a script.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the only people that me personally, the only people that's real that I see that when I do turn on the TV is when they having like the White House press conferences and stuff like that. And I be telling people, man, stop listening to the damn Breakfast Club and Ricky Smiley and them for your news. You gotta listen to the man speak himself. Like you get all the facts from the horse's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But people want to just they want to hear a clip, a soundbite here, and watch a little video clip here without getting the full context and stuff, and then they run with it. And it's just so many stupid idiots on this planet, man.
It's bad.
I'm sorry. I just tell it like it is. I call it down the middle. And
Yeah.
Facts is facts. And I'm at the age now, and like I'm done being lied to, man.
Yeah.
Like I only want to be around people who can handle the truth. Good people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, some good
feel
flat
you.
earthers out there. Yeah.
I don't know about no flat earth now.
Is that you, Matthew?
What? No, what do you mean? I don't know. It's just
Okay, I'm gonna play this clip. This is the body cam footage from what I'm understanding. So let's listen to this.
Oh.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former.
That's her wife.
You want to come at us? You
Oh,
want to come at
no.
us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
damn.
Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the
All right,
car.
take your lunch.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
He got
Damn,
hit.
man.
Look at it again. If you look,
That's
he
angle.
gets hit. He does get hit.
Yeah. And they're trying to spin it. They're trying to spin it like he ran in front of her or whatever. He was standing there already. Like,
Yeah. Well, if you notice, her wife's trying to get in the vehicle, and fuck them for putting their dog in the middle of this shit. I'm just gonna say that. Fuck them for putting their dog in the middle of it.
oh, I want to say.
Huh?
Oh, can I say this real quick?
Of course.
I remember when I saw like on another channel, they showed like a clip from a local news station, and they was like, "Oh, we're sorry, we don't have the audio for this right now, but we have the video." And then they play it right after they walked up to her. Now, if they would have played the audio, you would have known that the dudes was telling her to get out of the vehicle, but she wouldn't do it.
Yeah. It was
Exactly.
out of context. It just looked like she was just going crazy and trying to hit somebody.
Yeah, they perfectly edited to where it's all a game that they play, man. They ain't playing with me.
I hate to say this, but you can take this at a few different angles. I know some people are like, well, you shouldn't have been acting all tough, and then once the ice pulled up, you tried to take off. I've heard somebody say that, and it sounded real insensitive, but a lot of people are looking at it that way. What were we doing there to begin with? I don't agree with her losing her life over this.
It's all messed up, man. Yeah,
but I don't know what she was thinking.
Like if it was me, I would have been too busy trying to get out the way. I wouldn't even been thinking of reacting.
I'm not blocking the road. I'm out of there.
No. And if a cop tells you get out of your fucking car, yes,
Yeah.
sir. You get
Yo,
out.
I'm getting out of the car, man. I'm telling you.
Definitely.
I'm getting out of the
Getting out of the
car.
car. And
Well,
yes,
first
sir, no,
Well,
sir.
hold on, Juju. First, I'm gonna play dumb. What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna do that first, just in case that might work, and then get out.
Mm-hmm.
Who,
You
me?
don't stay there.
What?
Yeah, no. And that's right, Lone Star. There's no win for either side. And Army Vet said the same thing. It's bullshit. She shouldn't have lost her life, but I'm going to show y'all some things here in a minute.
Yeah, because that bullet hole was in the front, though.
It was right
in the front.
Yeah, it was.
It was so messed up, man.
Let's just watch it one more time. Just one more time.
Get out of there right now. leave right now.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come out of?
Look how quickly they roll up on her.
I said, go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
Oh! That is so messed up, man.
I don't know if he got hit still, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know if he got hit.
Like if I was standing there witnessing that, I'd be freaking out, man.
He may have reached his arms out or something, but I still don't know if he got hit. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Dude, you could hear it.
I didn't see it though.
Hey, there go Lise right there.
You can hear a lot of sounds.
Okay. Let me pull that up, Lise. And I am. Oh Jesus! This is 41 minutes and 55 seconds. What? Can you give me a timestamp?
Damn.
What's up, Lone Star?
And this is another YouTuber, it looks like. How many followers does he have? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so y'all go click on that link. I don't know. I don't know the rules. He's got 1.48 million subscribers. His name is Luke Beasley. I don't want to
18.
Hold on. Let me go to this part.
Wait, is something Lee sent you? I know some surprise on YouTube. Damn, Lise.
Oh, timestamp 618.
Always.
Okay, timestamp 618.
Don't want me to get monetized. I can't keep a monetized video with Lise around.
Do I leave this? Do I play it, Matthew, or no?
Lise needs me to lose my monetization for this video, so clearly we have to play it.
No, we don't have to play it. People can. They have the timestamp and the link. They can go watch it after this.
What up, Lise? How you doing?
I like giving Lise shit anyway, regardless.
Lone Star.
So, do you want me to play it?
What is it?
It shows the full video, I believe.
Oh. Oh, wait, is this what he's talking about right here? Okay, yeah, everybody go watch it because I don't want that.
Okay, so we're not gonna watch that.
I don't want.
Okay.
What's the video about?
It's the close up, the
It's the shooting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want.
What the
heard people get in
stuff?
trouble for showing certain views. You can get in trouble.
Yeah. Okay, so then let me look. Okay, so I saw this. This has nothing to do with the shooting of that lady, but I feel like something ain't right. I don't know who this chick is, first off. It says, but I don't know if she's from a different country. It says, watch wild footage of Congresswoman Gladys Aurora Lopez can be seen being struck by an explosive device on the head on the outskirts of Congress in Honduras.
What?
So
Yo, I saw this.
Is this a Honduran congresswoman?
I saw this.
Explosive device. What?
Okay, but watch. And I'm going to play it through one time, and then I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to ask y'all what you noticed. And if you don't notice what I noticed, then either I'm fucking crazy or I'm going to play it again, and y'all pay attention to the woman. Okay, it's just to this woman right here.
Which woman?
The one in the black. Well, they're both wearing black and white. The closest one to us. This one right here.
I see her.
This one. Okay. So I rewatched this thing so many damn times, and I was like, huh? Okay.
There's another one of somebody sitting down at a restaurant eating, and then their phone just blows up.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Gladys. Viene Gladys Aurora, Teresita, Cali, también Teresita. ¿Qué está pasando ahí?
The woman waving.
Sí, ¿por qué no entran?
No nos dejan entrar.
Gladys,
what the?
Gladys Aurora, Teresita, Cali, también Teresita. ¿Qué está pasando ahí? Sí, ¿por qué no entran?
No nos dejan entrar.
Yo, you see somebody throw something?
Okay,
Yo,
but
did you see?
look, okay, but Don't look at. Yeah, she's fine. Don't look at the shit being thrown. Look at the side of her fucking head where it hits her before it hits her.
Okay.
Oh, it's a setup. A prop.
Dude, I don't know, man. Look.
Gladys.
I mean,
Gladys Aurora.
Did you see it,
Cali,
though?
también Teresita. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando ahí?
Where'd he come from?
Sí, sí, ¿por qué no entran?
Do you see the blue?
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you see blue on the side of her head?
Oh, we can't go slow-mo with this, can we?
Yeah, I can. Playback
Oh, you can?
speed 0.5.
You put it
Okay. Now look,
Which was that?
I see blue shit on the side of her head. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a camera thing. I don't know, man.
Is it like light reflection or something?
Maybe. Okay, but watch. She turns her head and there's blue shit on the side of her head.
No nos dejan entrar.
Buyout.
And then the shit that comes off her head is blue.
Yo, that's
Am I crazy?
somebody lobbed the shit out of that.
Gladys.
I gotta see that.
Gladys
Okay, all right, go even
Aurora.
slower.
Cali, también Teresita. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando ahí?
And she turns her head.
Okay, all right.
Sí, ¿por qué no entran?
Blue.
No nos dejan
And
entrar.
then
Yo, well, how does it? What?
do you see what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Is it light
man.
reflection? Is it?
It's light reflection. Yeah.
It
That
is?
shit weird.
But I just think it's fucking weird that the side of her head looks blue and then the shit that comes out of the explosive is blue.
No, because like the sun is like it's like a
Damn.
reflection from the sun hitting her head or whatever off the glass.
That's an anthrax bomb right there, boy.
Okay. So it was early. I hadn't had coffee and I was like, I gotta bookmark this to show them later so I can know if I'm crazy or if
It
it's
looked like somebody threw a volleyball on the back of her head and it like a bunch of smoke came from it or something.
right. But it looks like a gender reveal party. It doesn't
Yeah.
look
Yo, it's a boy.
I mean, are they trying to never mind. I'm not gonna say
Damn,
that.
it's a boy. Buyout.
Yeah, but I thought that was
Damn.
oh
Beep.
shit. I didn't mean to stop sharing my screen. Dang it.
That
We
thing
go
came
back.
out of nowhere. Like, where did that? What?
Yeah. Okay. I'm sharing my screen again.
That was crazy.
Oh, do you pull it back up?
Oh, Matt, can I share some good news real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, what's up, y'all? Last Tuesday, I finally, after 3 years, doing this content creating thing, I finally became a YouTube partner.
Nice, man.
Yay!
Good for
That's
you.
Why did it go mute? I can't hear y'all.
Oh, we heard
Hello?
you.
You can hear us?
Damn, I can't hear y'all.
Oh,
Yeah, his shit always be fucking up too. He be going through hella issues just like me.
dude, his hair is
Hey.
badass.
Hey, I'm gonna pretend like I ain't hear you anyway when you say it again.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
We hear you, bro. We hear you.
I can hear y'all on my TV, but not through my iPhone like it's
That
supposed
is
to.
because go into the bottom right corner. Change your settings.
Let me drop. I'm gonna drop down and then come back up.
Okay.
All right. System sound.
Dude, Wolfpack needs some applause for that.
Nothing's working. I tried. Yo,
Oh.
nothing is working. I was gonna ask him if he could buy me a new computer, actually. Oh, you're a partner now? Oh, okay. Well, in that case.
Mhm. So look at this. This is a quote from Rabbi David Tutu. I don't know how to say his name. And it says the Jewish Messiah will only appear once Europe and Christianity is totally destroyed. So I ask you, is it good news that Islam invades Europe? It is excellent news. Islam is the broom of Israel. So somebody asked Grok, is that accurate? And dude, Yes, the quote attributed to Rabbi whoever appears authentic. It stems from a 2013 lecture in French where he describes Islam as Islam's broom to sweep away Christianity in Europe, tying it to messianic prophecies verified through multiple sources and transcripts. Take that for what you will. And then here's something else. This is
next front
a little long, but it gives a perspective on Greenland. Do we want to hear it?
Sure.
Okay.
What is going on with Greenland? Why does Trump care? Well, I can tell you, Canada says they need to protect the Arctic. Putin says it's his next front. And China and Russia want to challenge the Arctic Order. So there's probably more to the story. Here's Greenland right here. And
you remember the Arctic Order. Remember that.
I hear y'all now.
Oh, good. Okay. So the other day when we were doing a live and we were trying to like figure out why everyone is all of a sudden worried about Greenland.
All right.
And then another part of the live, we were talking about why is everybody already interested in Antarctica? That's the one time every country in the world was able to agree nobody goes there. Only the governments of the countries of the world and blah, 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 blah. And they signed the Atlantic Treaty, right? The agreement that none of us regular folk can go there unaccompanied, and we can't go to anything except specific small areas. And it's all like blurred out on Google Earth, right? So with that in mind, listen to what this guy's saying.
there's the Arctic Ocean. For a long time, the Arctic Ocean has been considered the fourth wall because it's totally inaccessible. But that's changing because now there's what's called a transpolar sea route. It's an ice-free shipping route that's opening up by mid-century, meaning that regular ships are going to be able to transverse this in certain parts of the year and then later probably during the whole year. And that is a seriously important shipping route. I mean, it's right between Asia, Russia, North America, Europe. This is going to make Greenland as important as, for example, the Suez Canal is to Egypt and the Middle East. Maybe the most important future trade route on the planet. But there is a lot more to the story. The Kola Peninsula has become the crux of Russia's military. This is the Kola Peninsula right here. Here's Greenland, Europe down here, North America over here. And here's an image of the Kola Peninsula from satellites. The Kola Peninsula has become what Putin is calling his ice curtain. There's a bunch of military hardware here. Here's another image showing some of it. And China is positioning itself as a near Arctic state. They're calling this new transpolar sea route the Ice Silk Road. And they're investing heavily in Arctic affairs. Here is a delegation. Mining, science, which is going to come back. Science can mean a lot of things. And political engagement. And you can't tell this story without highlighting America's beatific space base. That's how you say that word. Here's an image of our important radar dome. U.S. Space Command highlights the strategic importance of beatific space base because it exists in a unique position at the top of the world where you can monitor missiles that might come from a place like North Korea or be outbound from the United States. It is key to the ballistic missile early warning system, basically key to protecting America. But as the space race intensifies, which it absolutely is, it has become essential for satellite control, performing basically a toll sort of monitoring element for low Earth orbit. Beatific Space Base is considered to be the most important military installation outside of the United States. And to a lesser extent, Greenland's rare earths are important because currently China has basically a monopoly on that market. And of course, they use their leverage. They have done things like targeted our defense sectors and semiconductor manufacturing. But the thing is, the United States signed a deal with the Kingdom of Denmark in 1951 that basically gave us everything we want with respect to Greenland. We already have US Space Command at Bideford Space Base, and if we want to, we can pursue rare earth mining in Greenland. So it seems like Trump already has a lot of what he wants, does he? Well, there's an important ripple to this story, which is that in 2009, Greenland became self-governing in many important ways. In the deal they made with Denmark to self-govern, they now have control over international affairs. And it's important to note that there's a lot of poverty in Greenland. They are not a wealthy nation. And when you don't have a lot of money, you need external support, which means that other people can come in and offer you things like loan guarantees. This Chinese-built airport became a big issue because it would put a lot of Chinese technology right near our most important military installation outside the United States. And moreover, when Greenland manages its own international affairs, this tiny population of 50,000 people who don't have a lot of money become the most important player in the newly most strategically important spot on the planet that sits right between Asia, Russia, and North America. That provides a lot of instability. And it means that the rules aren't clear about what can happen in that area. And what's happened, for example, is China has built an ice-breaking ship called Xuelong 2. Here is Xuelong 2 going through the ice in the Arctic. And it's known that China has a remote sensing platform for the Arctic environment. So you've got Xuelong 2 cruising around the Arctic, building detailed maps of things like the seafloor features where, for example, we might have things that relate to submarines. And Russia has been a lot more straightforward and aggressive about it. They've deployed nuclear forces in the Arctic, the Kinzhal missile. This is a hypersonic weapon, meaning that it's so fast that it's actually hard for us to monitor. So what's the solution? What's our approach? Well, actually, there is some precedent here. First of all, it's important to note that while a lot of people in the media and on the left say basically that Trump is just on some crazy mission, the US has been knowing about the strategic importance of Greenland for a really long time. Since 1868, when Seward pointed it out. William Seward was the Secretary of State that bought Alaska in what at the time was called Seward's Folly. I don't think people would consider that a mistake now. So how might we do this? Well, we have a model called the Compact of Free Association, and we use that with relationships with territories like Micronesia and the Marshall Islands. And what it does is give the territory that comes into the compact access to a lot of U.S. programs like FEMA,
hey, Gigi, can you
National
pause it
Weather
real quick?
Service, Postal Service, FAA, and bank.
That was Cutie Pie I just brought up here. Cutie Pie, you made a crazy comment earlier. Are you in the hospital?
Oops.
We hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Yes, I am in the hospital, and I didn't come up here to talk about that and derail or anything. I wanted to
Well, I'm still
actually
gonna
talk
ask.
but yes, oops, that's not the camera I wanted. There we go.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Yeah, well, my oxygen saturation is, I'm not able to support very well on my own, so they have to put me on high flow oxygen to make sure that I'm getting enough oxygen. My lungs are full of fluid, and
Pneumonia?
so they're trying to pull all the fluid off. Once I get the fluid off my lungs, I'll be okay again.
Good.
But so
Get
I
that
just,
fluid out of there.
yeah, I know. What the heck? I'm not supposed to breathe air, not not drink fluid or breathe fluid, huh?
Yeah, that's a little back.
But I just came up because I'm really interested in all this stuff too, and I just wanted to real quick. I'll just say, if it's okay, it's for me. It gets so frustrating because there's so much going on every day. There's just so much. There's so many more new. There's a. What did I say? It was it's a distraction for all the fucked up shit that's that's going on, to be distracted from the fucked up shit that's going on, to be distracted from the fucked up shit that's going on.
Right. Over and
Like
over with more.
it's just never ending, and like it's like you don't even know what to believe, because, and especially with like all the AI and everything, and
Oh yeah,
um,
it's a lot of
it,
brainwashing going
how
on
do
too.
you even know what to how do you even know what you're getting is real? You don't, and that, and uncertainty, that puts so much uncertainty into people, and like, at least to me, because like it makes me feel like they can be telling you anything. It doesn't matter. They already lie to you as it is, like, so much. Like it's, how can you even believe anything that anybody that they're saying? And it leaves you feeling insecure and scared about what's going on in your world and what's next. You
It does.
know, um, at least that's how it makes me feel, and I'm sure a lot of other people too. But and at the same time, some people get so wrapped up in and it just rules their whole world, and
Yeah.
that's why I try to, I come on here and I see it because it's pretty much forced on me. But at the same time, I want to know like what's going on, but at the same time, I don't. Like, I
Yeah.
just want to bury my head like an ostrich sometimes. Like, I just want to watch some puppies and mini goats jumping around, because
Well, and that's the good part about platforms like YouTube. Like, if you want to know, you can find out, and if you need a
yeah,
break, you can go get that break somewhere.
but
Look
it's
at
like,
you
how do
going
you,
off over there.
oh wow.
A lot.
How long does it take you to get it all that long? How
Um,
long have you been doing it that for, like that?
this coming April will be 11 years.
Wow, that's
So if your
amazing.
hair was not like that, it would probably be to your knees.
It's longer than this. Like if I untangle all of this, it's
Yeah.
actually a bit longer than this.
Oh,
Oh
definitely.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Definitely.
crazy. So cool.
Thank you for your wish. Just sorry my my earpiece that went out or whatever, but yeah, about my monetization thing. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so
That's
much.
awesome.
I
That's
appreciate y'all being
awesome.
nice to me and letting me come up here and stuff.
Of course. I like it when people come up and are willing to have a good conversation. And
Yeah.
quite honestly, if I'm going to be a complete fucking bitch about it, this is their worst nightmare. You got two, well, I can't say two. I look white, right? You got a white person at the bottom and you got two black men, and we're all agreeing, and a bunch of people in chat, we're coming together and we're seeking knowledge. This is their worst nightmare.
That's their. You're right. You're right. They want to instill all this confusion and fear into us because it helps keep us separated and divided. The best weapon that we have against all this is coming together and instead of being divided and talking about these things and letting it be known that we're not going to just sit there and be sheep that follow what everything they say.
Well, and the way everything goes in today's society, if it's working, I'm scared of Maine and Matthew, and Maine and Matthew think that we're racist cunts.
Well, right,
No,
right.
So that's what they want. That's what they want.
That's what they want.
That's what they want.
Yeah. Like
It's
I
not
like I'm cool with everybody, man. As long as you're cool with me and nice to me, I'm cool back.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can match energies now.
Exactly.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing is people have this misconception that if you don't agree with me, we're enemies.
Yeah.
That is not true.
It
it's too
doesn't
much.
have to be. Yeah.
See, people don't know
I've
how to.
watched.
Oh, I was gonna say people don't know how to have a conversation and debate without having too much emotion involved, man. Like they want you to have get you all riled up because it's like that other side. It's like all they care about. They just run things off of emotion and gaslighting, and just it's
Mm-hmm.
just horrible, man. Like in these movies, the movies that you was mentioning earlier, like it's real, man. Like The Matrix and iRobot, and even like the Spider-Man comic books, like the Daily Bugle, like how they
Like,
spread lies about Spider-Man,
they
making him
seem
look
to
like the
like
bad guy.
insert. They seem to like insert things into just to sprinkle a little bit of truth and stuff into like what's happening. All over, and just little places and pockets that they'll
Hey,
they'll
Matt, I'm
sprinkle a little bit of something here and a little bit of something there, and
They
it's just
twist it.
weird.
They twist a little grain of truth. It's like a
hey Matt,
pearl.
hey
Take a
Matt, I'm
little.
running my
Yeah.
mouth. I'm running my mouth too much now.
No, you're not.
No, not at
I
all.
gotta
No.
stop. Gotta stop
You're
running my mouth.
speaking. No, you're being true. You're being true. You're right.
Oh man.
So we got 57 seconds on this video. Let's finish watching this and then we can move on.
Thinking. And the citizens of those territories can live and work in the United States, and U.S. citizens can live and work there. And importantly, it allows the United States to operate armed forces in the area. So in 2009, as I mentioned, Greenland officially became a self-governing territory, and they have the right to secede. The reason they
How do
don't
I turn
secede
it
right
off?
now is that they get Danish subsidies of about $600 million a year. And just to point out, $600 million is how much
There we
a
go.
retired NBA player spent on building out a beverage distribution park in Montgomery, Alabama. Just to point out that $600 million a year is a rounding error for the United States government. So there's no doubt that we could inject a lot of capital into Greenland, and honestly, just being real about it, make these people's lives a lot better. And in exchange, we would get stability and security in the Arctic. Do you think it's worth it?
So my plain devil's advocate here. Everything he said makes sense, right? But what gives us more right to take over Greenland than any other country? Because it benefits all of us the same. They're saying basically because of its location, we're able to protect our country, monitor things,
Yeah.
Absolutely none. We're
What
not
gives us,
superior to any other place. Why do we get to have top,
we're not more
priority?
entitled. We're not more entitled. So if that location, if we want to truly help the people that live there and they want our help and we want the benefit of the location so we can monitor wartime events or whatever, then why doesn't everybody go in together in the name of peace to be able to keep the peace and everybody help the citizens of Greenland if they want it? They're still their own nation. They still have rights. It doesn't have anything to do with how many people live there. I mean, they don't have a say so. I don't see where we have more right to do that than any other country. That's my opinion. Okay, so y'all remember I was telling y'all about that New York deal that they just put into effect about selling your houses and what you have to do in order to sell a house if you live in New York now. So this is the Mamdani mayor that everybody's having a fit about. This guy explains the COPA rules about selling your own personal property that you own. Okay, your home. If you live in New York and you want to sell your home or your condo or your high-rise apartment, he's talking about that.
New York City's COPA law that everyone's bitching about, let me tell you how it works. Step one, you have to decide that you're going to sell your building. Hold on, you can't list it publicly yet. Step 2, you notify nonprofits to see if they want to buy it. They then have a 30-day window to tell you if they're interested or not. If you don't, it's a $30,000 fine. But here's the bad news. If they are interested, they have up to 120 days to give you an offer. Now, if you don't want to accept that offer, that's when you can put it on the open market. If you put it on
My
the open
God,
market
man,
and you
all
get an
these
offer that you
rules.
absolutely love, you then have to offer it back to the city at that same price, causing tremendous delays in the closing process, which inevitably leads to dead deals. If you look at a crashing industry, well, this is the perfect way to do it.
Yeah, all them stupid rules, man.
So if you want to sell your home, you have to offer it privately to nonprofit organizations. I don't know how many or which ones or if that's even a fucking thing, but you have to offer it privately to nonprofit organizations first. They have 30 days to tell you if they're interested. All they have to do to halt the process of you selling your house on the open market is to say, yeah, we're interested. But then they have another 180 days, which is 6 months, to make you an offer. If they don't, then you can put it on the regular real estate market to sell. If I want to sell my home, I go through that whole process. They're not interested, or they are, and then they don't make an offer. Then I can put it on the market. If Maine or Matthew makes me an offer on my home, and it's a good offer and I'm willing to accept it, I just have to say, hold on, Matthew. Go back to the nonprofit. Say, okay, Matthew just offered me $200,000. Do you want to buy it for $200,000? And then they have a time period to think about it. And then if they say yes, then Matthew's fucked, and I have to sell the house to the nonprofit. What the fuck is the nonprofit going to do with it, right? If they say no, then Matthew gets to buy the property. So you're having them tell you how and when you can sell your property. And let's be honest, some people choose to sell their property because it's fixing to go into foreclosure because they can't afford it anymore because everything's so expensive. So you can't stop the foreclosure process. And then this worst case scenario, you can't make your bills anymore. You've lost your job, or your money's not moneying like it used to, right? So you're trying to not ruin your credit by selling your home. This has now turned into almost a year process to sell your property. Do you think the mortgage company is going to wait 8 months for you to maybe sell your house if you can't afford to make the payments? So now you have a foreclosed house that goes up for auction, if they're still even doing it that way, on the courthouse steps. And then that is a loophole that lets corporations buy your home. They can be slumlords with it. They can use it for some shell corporation. They can knock it down and build multi-million-dollar condo apartment things. They can put in a park, a public pool, or whatever. What does that do to help you and your credit and your financial situation? What does it do? You're fucking the normal Joe, the normal everyday person. It's fucking with them. Battlefield, it says New York. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to Google that to get a good answer.
I just know New York is just a horrible place now. I've never been there before, and I really don't even plan on going there in the future, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop down in the chat because I just wanted to speak on that on the previous topic. But I appreciate you guys having me up here, and shout out to the Chad and Matt. Yeah, and Matt. Juju, I think you're a good. I think you make a good co-host for Matt up here. You're doing good.
Thank you.
Yeah, Matt, you should keep her around. Yeah. Yeah. Have her as your co-host for like these topics. Yeah.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
he's probably away from his computer right now, but I'll tell
Oh
him
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the kind words, and feel free to come up again because I love talking to you.
Oh, thank you. At least got to come up. At least got to come up here next time too.
Yeah, we need to get Lisa up here. And
All right,
Army.
y'all.
All right, you have a good one.
All right, I'll be in the chat.
Okay. So this one here, this is one of those things that you have to figure out if it's accurate or not. Is this a spin? Is this bullshit? You know, is this more inciting of violence? Is this trying to keep people pissed, turned against the president? I mean, what? I don't know. I don't know who this fucking dude is, but let's see it.
Throughout this country.
Rewind it because
Why?
Okay, here we go.
Nate, go away. It's a song.
No, Nate, go away.
Everybody in the front I've seen at 10, 20 plus different protests.
The president continued to talk about this. Let me play this for you. I'll get your reaction.
They actually have people, and it's hard to get them. They're all paid people. Most of these people are paid.
Oh, David, what's up, man? I didn't recognize you. Jenny. Jenny, how are you? Oh, Julie, what's up, Julie? Good to see you again. You're the leader of the People's Forum. You got $20 million from Roy Neville Singham to protest. Can I ask why you don't want to speak with me right now? Do you deny that you got $20 million to protest? You don't deny that?
Where do they find these people?
What do you think about the people of Venezuela celebrating on the streets?
What?
What do you think about that?
I mean, at the end of the day, I stand with the people of Venezuela against U.S. imperialism.
They're the worst looking people I've ever seen.
Can I ask how the PSL is involved with this protest?
You know they're paid when they have brand new, beautiful printed signs by like the highest quality printer.
They put this together pretty fast.
And you have a woman, free Maduro.
I'm just fed up. I think we need more people out here.
Free Maduro.
We should not be in Venezuela right now.
Why do you want him freed?
The right way to do it is not by doing illegal crimes yourself.
What is the right way to do it?
I can't tell you the right way to do it, but right now what I know is that this is not the right way.
I don't know, but he should be free. Oh, she reads the sign.
Party for Socialism and Liberation. The PSL is funding this. The PSL is putting out these signs because it's not about Venezuela. It's about instituting socialism throughout this country. That's why all of these, you see Answer Coalition is at the bottom of these, PSL.
So the PSL, Answer Coalition, and the People's Forum all work together to organize almost every protest you see in New York City. You can recognize the Answer Coalition by the yellow signs, and the black and white ones are PSL. AnswerCoalition.org. It stands for Act Now to Stop War and End Racism. They were founded over 20 years ago, and their primary fiscal sponsor is the Progress Unity Fund. The Progress Unity Fund gets their money from the Tides Foundation. Now, guess who gave the Tides Foundation $25.8 million in just 1 year? George Soros. Now, the PSL's fiscal sponsor is the Progress Unity Fund, and we know from last episode that the sponsor of the Progress Unity Fund is the Tides Foundation. George Soros gave the Tides Foundation $40 million. Now, they don't hide their love of terror either by just putting Hezbollah flags on their flyers.
And you mentioned that he's following Hitler's playbook. As a Jew, I would love to know about that because I wouldn't want another Hitler. So how is he following Hitler's playbook?
Right in the world today.
So she's all done with you there, Nate.
Did y'all see where they show protesters in different protests at different times? And he's not even walking up and saying, well, I think I saw you at another protest. He's calling them by their name off of their arrest warrants from previous protests in other parts of the country. And they're turning around and answering to their name. But when they get asked about the organizations they work for or how much money they got paid to be there and organize it and participate in it, they don't want to talk. Not cool. It's not cool for either side to plant, hire, or stage shit. It's not okay. Again, they're trying to keep us divided and mad. Why? Why do they want us divided and mad? Now this here, another subject. Chinese hackers linked to the group known as Salt Typhoon have breached the email systems of U.S. congressional committee staff, gaining access to internal communications. So if my thought on that is if any of our people are lying or if there's any bullshit fuckery going around in emails about let's do this, let's do that, you say this, you say that, I think that they might bust them out. They might bust them out. There was an unconfirmed report on January 7th, so that was day before yesterday, that an Israeli drone was shot down over Iran. That still has never been confirmed. To my knowledge, I haven't seen it. Okay, and this is where Trump is trying to get rid of the whole how you can sell your home thing. You know, I believe he's trying to make it nationwide. He's trying to ban institutional investors, in other words, companies, from buying single family homes in America. So you can go look at that. Everybody's warned us about Soros' mouth. Everybody. And Soros isn't the only one. Have y'all seen
They be
this
representing
video?
what you said, correct?
Let me make
Answer by Ms. Demlow. They would.
Okay. This is old, but it popped up on my feed. And this is weird. If you look at this chick in the background, her facial expressions are like robotic. It's like she's an alien or she's a robot. I don't believe in aliens. I know that a lot of people do. I'm not talking shit about those that do. I don't know. I know this chick is fucked up like a soup sandwich. She's on something or she's something that is not human, or I don't know what the fuck it is, but this is weird. And this is old. Okay. But look, we can listen to what the woman that's at the microphone is saying, and then watch the chick in the fucking background. Just, this is not normal. This is not normal.
To introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview with FBI employee Roya Demlow, who you just spoke about, which took place on July 17, 2023. In that line, she says, the question was asked, okay, if someone were to leave here today, were to leave this interview and were to suggest or imply that when you said the laptop was real, that it meant that the FBI had affirmatively determined in October 2020 that the laptop belonged to Hunter Biden, that the contents belonged to Hunter
And it's like she realized what she was doing and she covers her mouth and she's like, oh shit.
Biden, and that the contents had not been manipulated in some way, would they be representing what you said, correct? Answer by Ms. Demlow. They would be representing what I said because I don't have much knowledge of that. They would be misrepresenting what I said because I don't have much knowledge of that. Because this committee likes to misrepresent or leave off complete sentences of what individuals said, I'd like to introduce this into the record.
Objection.
At this time. Thank you. And as to no comment by an FBI, that's.
Now it could be that she wrote the speech maybe, and she knows it by heart. And she's like speaking along with it because she does correct her when she says something not correct. And she changes what she says, but I don't know. I just thought that she looked weird. So let me go home. Matthew, are you there? That's what it seems like. It's just weird. I mean, aside from her reciting the speech, just the way her facial expressions were, it was really weird to me. Is the stream messed up for y'all? Because I feel like we're super laggy. Yeah, Battlefield. It looks weird. It could be completely innocent, but it looks weird. When you subpoena a witness and they screw up the story. Yeah. So now I'm just going through my ex. I had several things that I wanted to talk about, and I think I've pretty much covered all of them, but we got to keep this going because though Matilda over there is having issues today. And there's more of the deal. One thing I will say, just my own personal opinion, if you have any political stickers on your vehicle or signs in your yard or anything like that for either side, I think it would be a good idea to remove it so your property's not damaged or you're not fucked with. Because it just seems like, I mean, I know we have the right to do these things, but it might cause issues. These guys are really upset here. What is this guy saying? Something about child.
Only has custody of one.
Let's just read it or listen to it and understand that it might not be accurate, but people are digging into this woman that got unalived by the ICE agent in the vehicle, the video that we watched earlier. People are digging into this woman's life. I agree, Ms. T. I think what they want is civil war, and that's why we have got to stop allowing ourselves to be manipulated. Do your research with an open mind to learn the truth. Don't do emotional reactions. Don't do any of that stuff, and understand that there is bullshit on both sides of the aisle. So keep that in mind. Don't think for yourself. You got a brain. God gave you one. So they're digging into this lady's life. And this is one of the things that supposedly they have found out.
Hey, just a little tidbit about the left's new hero. Yeah, she only has custody of one of her kids. And the reason she only has custody of one is that her domestic partner, a woman, yeah, she likes to beat the shit out of kids and put cigarettes out on their arm. And she chose that woman over her kids. Yeah, the court was basically like, hold on, if you're going to stay with her, you don't get to keep the kids. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. So when people were asking, why was this mother not at home taking care of her children? It's because her children were taken away from her because her partner likes to beat the shit out of them and use their fucking arms as ashtrays. Like, it's amazing to me that every hero of the left turns out to be an awful human being. Like, that's not surprising, but it's the reality. Because anybody that would believe in the ideology that the left believes, anybody that would take action and try to run over a federal agent, yeah, I could assume that they were an idiotic piece of shit. But I have to say that the level of choosing your partner over your children, of staying with someone who likes to beat the shit out of your kids, that's a new level. Hey, just a little.
To be fair, this guy sounds very cemented in his beliefs, and I doubt that there is anything that people could do because his mind is closed, in my opinion. And so if he hears something, maybe he Googles, maybe he researches, maybe he went and pulled up the public records. I don't know. But I don't think that every person on the left or the right is a stupid piece of shit. And to generally categorize them all as such is wrong. That's wrong. So this isn't the first person. There are a lot of our ally countries that are starting to reevaluate their relationship with us. And I'm going to go religious for just a second. I'm not an overly religious person. I do believe in the Bible. So if you don't, whatever. That's you. It's not, I'm not saying shit. But for me, I believe in the Bible. And the Bible says that we will be alone, that we will, it will just be basically us in the UK, in Israel. And then everybody will turn their backs to us and we'll fall. War will come to our soil, and that'll be that. And I'm seeing things like our allied countries saying, and we already saw France, and now we see this lady. And I am terrible because I don't know who she's the prime minister of. Who is the prime minister Meloni? This woman on screen. I could Google it, but quite honestly, I'm just trying to keep everything from lagging so much. So everybody is reevaluating their relationship with us because of the stuff that we're doing. And they're saying that maybe they need to realign with someone else and not be the United States ally. That could be very bad. Denmark, okay, then that makes sense. It could be very bad. If we start losing our allies, everybody needs friends, right? Italy, everybody needs friends. Everybody needs allies. I don't think there's a single country in the world that could stand alone, honestly. If everybody teams up and goes after any country, if it's everybody against one country, that one country is going to have their ass handed to them, us included. That's my opinion. But I wonder if this is translated.
Allora mi si deve formalizzare l'alternativa.
Oh my Lord.
Sbagliata questa strategia? Allora mi si
Okay, the strategy is wrong, but if it doesn't work, then the alternative must be formalized.
deve formalizzare l'alternativa. Mi si deve dire quindi che cosa si intende fare.
So what do
Cioè,
you mean? Do you
dobbiamo
mean we must distance ourselves in a sense that we must leave NATO?
prendere distanze nel senso che dobbiamo uscire dalla NATO? Dobbiamo chiudere le basi americane?
We must close American bases?
Dobbiamo rompere i rapporti commerciali? Dobbiamo assaltare i
We
McDonald's?
must sever trade relations? We must storm McDonald's?
Non lo so. Che dobbiamo fare?
I don't know what
Che
we should
dobbiamo
do.
fare? Altrimenti, chiaramente, sbagliata questa strategia?
The strategy is wrong, but if it doesn't work, then the alternative must be formalized.
Allora mi si deve formalizzare l'alternativa. Mi si deve dire quindi che cosa si intende.
So, and it's starting to replay. So, people are looking at us different. God dang, guys. This Minneapolis bullshit is pissing me off. Stop. Just stop. This isn't working out well for anybody. You think that any of these people are benefiting from any of this shit? I mean, she's resisting. She's fighting back, not wanting to comply, whatever. The guy's getting thrown down on the fucking ground. These are people that are letting themselves be manipulated, guys. Oh, there's something else. The UK is wanting to ban X in the UK. It's Italy. Okay, that was the Italy prime minister, Italian prime minister. Thank you, girls. Is Mouse a girl? I don't want to be rude. Let me know. Not that it matters, but thank you. And Trump's reaction to them saying that they're going, okay, Mouse, you are female. Thank you. I just didn't want to they're saying that what UK is saying, what's happening on X is disgusting. It's terrible. And they're thinking about banning it in the UK. Trump's response was, if you ban X in the UK, then we're going to put sanctions on you. Turn the tables. Were we sanctioned or did anybody threaten to do anything to us when we had a problem with TikTok? I'm asking. Did anybody say, no, you cannot ban TikTok, or we're going to sanction the shit out of you. There's going to be problems, blah, 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 blah. You're going to be slapped around like a redheaded stepchild. And if they did, would we have said, oh, okay, never mind? Would we have done that? The point is the double standard. I don't fucking like it. I don't like double standards at all. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And we're setting a lot of precedents. Oh, same, just peeking. Have you done the cinnamon rolls, girl? They're good. But if you are allowing, I shouldn't say if you're allowing, if you're trying to dictate everyone else's choices that they have the right to make in other countries, you have no leg to stand on when they come to you and say, no, you can't do that. You can't. Period. If we take over Mexico, if we take over Cuba, if we take over Venezuela, what right do we have to tell China that they can't take Taiwan? What right do we have Russia to tell them they can't have anything to do with Ukraine?
All right. Are you guys ready to start the show now or what?
Fuck Jesus. There
Ready
you
to start the show?
Where you
Nothing's
been?
working.
Nothing's
Everything's
working?
It's going bad. It's getting worse. But yeah, I was listening to as much as I could. And yeah, we're allowing ourselves to be all the above: manipulated, scared, angry. Damn you lagging. I'm sure it's me too. It's my fault too.
That's what I was asking them, if I'm lagging, because it looks
Damn
like
you
I
lagging.
am.
Yeah, you
But
are.
nobody answered.
Wow. Mm-mm.
They don't like this live, guys. They don't like
My computer, it's ran fine all morning. The moment I started to do this live, it was just like, nope.
not happening. So Mal says it's good on her end, so I guess it's just doing it for us. Now UK
Man.
Pocket Friendly says, I'm
Terrible.
listening from the UK.
Okay.
Can UK Pocket Friendly, do you agree with what you're seeing? I mean, what do you think about us telling your government that they're not allowed to keep y'all from getting on the X platform? I would love to, and I'll give you time to answer, but I would love to know from a citizen of the UK, what is your opinion on this whole X in America trying to tell your country what they can and can't do? They said it's really scary. It is. I think it's like a powder keg, guys, waiting. A lot of people feel the same. UK Pocket Friendly. I think UK Pocket Friendly is on my channel and my chat. And so y'all, or maybe they're on the Vertical and Matthews.
I don't know. I think they were here for a second. I think maybe.
Yeah. So, and then I watched UK Friendly said, although most people are easy to comply. Yeah, it does. I mean, and I'm not being disrespectful at all, but it doesn't it doesn't seem like most countries get the backlash that Americans give their government and themselves. We lose our freedom a year at a time. God dang. Think about that, guys. Think about that. So we will all lose our freedom a year at a time. They've already taken so much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So do y'all want to be able to get on X, UK? And this is, do you know, small businesses are crushed. So do people, people are just scared. Now, I've seen a lot of news articles saying that the UK is mostly immigrants. Is that true? Like y'all are outnumbered now? Because personally, I mean, I don't trust mainstream media. I have friends all over the world, and there's been a couple of circumstances where our news has reported something terrible happening in the UK, in England, in Germany, and I've contacted my friends that live there, and they're like, it's absolute bullshit. Nothing like that's happening here. So that's just a handful of things that I verified with friends of mine that I trust that live in other countries that are point blank saying that it's not happening. So, like, why are they telling us that these things are happening when they're not? Crushing X is a way of keeping people from seeing all angles, and it depends on who you talk to. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought. It's fucked. It's all fucked. So China says it will join genocide case with South Africa against Israel in International Criminal Court. Okay, Europe moves away from the United States and calls for peace with Russia. Macron, which is the French guy, the French leader, he says it's time to reopen the dialogue with Russia. So he's like, we need to step away from the United States, and maybe it's time that we go talk to Russia, because he's making more sense. Maloney, I think that's Italian, if I remember correctly. Macron is right. It's time to talk to Russia. Starmer, context involving a broader dialogue with Moscow must be ensured. And Mears, I don't know that flag. I'm so sorry. It says partnership with the United States is complicated. Europe must be independent. Dude, they're stepping away from us. They're stepping away from us because we're doing too fucking much. In 2026, nobody should be taking over anybody else's country. The borders are done. They've been done for a long fucking time. Everybody owns what they own. What are we doing? Oh, fuck. Okay, so this says Redwire, the total compromise. It's confirmed Chinese hackers, Salt Typhoon, didn't just hack emails. They breached the backbone of U.S. telecommunications. The target, the lawful intercept systems at major ISPs like AT&T and Verizon. The irony, China exploited the very backdoors built for the FBI and NSA to conduct court-authorized wiretaps. The impact, counter intel. They know exactly who the U.S. is investigating. Ghost access. They've been reading senior officials' emails for months, invisible inside the pipes of the internet itself. This isn't a hack. It's a hostile takeover of the digital infrastructure. Let's see what the comments are. Was it fact-checked and found to be false? Did anybody find out? Oh, Grok, please fact-check this. The claims in the original post are based on facts verified by reliable reporting. No, it's not. Washington Street Journal, Reuters, U.S. congressional reports. So decide if you believe that or not. Salt Typhoon infiltrated the legal wiretapping systems of the United States, telecom companies such as AT&T and Verizon, and it's highly likely that they obtained surveillance targets and communication data. However, the companies have announced that they eliminated the threat by the end of 2024. Details are still developing. So this is old news. You know, if the Washington Street Journal said it, it must be fucking true.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, never mind me. I'm just going to be trying to fix my computer. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Things where I'm at, they're normal. I'm in Texas, and shit like this doesn't happen in Texas. Knock on wood. More wood.
Messed
It's
up now.
people, they don't do shit like this. Everything being AI, dude. There was a video that I watched that I swear you knew it was AI, like it said it was AI. But watching the video, if I didn't know that it was AI, I'd be like, it was really well done. Really well done. And it was fucking
Yeah.
scary. Yeah, everybody does want to rule the world. But why? Why do you want to fucking rule the world? We can't deal with the assholes we got to deal with now. Why do you want to multiply it? I don't think there is a single person or group of people that could efficiently rule the entire world and do it well and fairly and justly. There's just too much shit to deal with. I've been talking too much, Matthew. You got to do some talking.
We'll fix my computer then.
Okay. Keep going. This is from Saudi official. When our refinery was attacked, we asked the U.S. for help, but they stayed silent. Now, as we try to make peace with Iran and reduce tensions, America is deliberately sabotaging the process. They want war. The U.S. is a war empire. It cannot survive without conflict. He is not the only one that said that. People are singing Ice Ice Baby at the federal building in Minneapolis. Okay. Let's see what this is. This is 1 hour ago. I mean, it's just a minute. Let's listen to this because this is this guy.
I want to taper off the military aid within the next 10 years.
That would be a very dramatic shift.
We kept, as you say, American military support to the tune of $3.8 billion a year. Much appreciated. So now in my visit with President Trump, I said, we very deeply appreciate the military aid that America has given us over the years, but here too we've come of age and we've developed incredible capacities. And in our economy, which will soon reach, certainly within a decade, it'll reach about $1 trillion. It's not a huge economy, but it's not a small economy. So I want to taper off the military aid within the next 10 years. That's not saying that I don't want to fight for the allegiance and support of the American people. I do. You have to be crazy not to. And it's something deep. It's not.
You want to taper it off to zero within 10 years?
Yes.
That would be a very dramatic shift.
Well, it's in the works.
So we're doing all this shit for this man and he wants to get away from us too.
Interesting.
Let me see. What? U.S. military alert. All military forces worldwide are preparing to suspend all media, internet, phone, and TV services. Don't freak out. We're going to see if Grok knows anything about this. If anybody, Rogue, you're in here now, can you Google, see if you can find something? During this time, no internet, no ATMs and phones, only working for 911 calls. This is the global martial law we've been talking about, and it comes with a 10-day communication blackout. But here's the kicker. The emergency broadcast system will be activated worldwide, nonstop, 24/7, 8-hour documentaries exposing the darkest secrets of the elite, fraud, corruption, POE stuff, and their arrest will play 3 times a day. The military is taking down cabal-controlled governments worldwide, executing mass arrests based on 500,000 sealed documents. This is the moment we've been waiting or been fighting for. After the 10 days of darkness, we will connect to a new quantum internet, the only systems of government, education, finance, health, and commerce gone. A new age is coming. Is this one of those fucking Q things? Let's see. 2 more weeks. Brock, is this true? Thank you. No, this is not true. Official sources like the Department of Defense and recent news reports show no global military blackout, martial law, or emergency broadcast system activation for exposing elites. It remains debunked with no activation. So, but is it? I'm kidding. I'm joking. I don't fucking know. What is this? Blacklisted Bitcoin. That is the Mexican president. Says she's almost in tears before Donald Trump. We don't want to fight with the United States. She humiliates herself and bows her head before Trump's power. I imagine that they are pretty freaking scared. I would be. And see more bullshit. It's time for the American people to organize and utilize their Second Amendment right to protect themselves from what has clearly become an unaccountable and lawless agency that's killing Americans. So the Venezuelan president, the vice president was moved up to president, right? After the other guy was taken. And she is coming to Washington on Tuesday to meet with Trump and U.S. oil executives. Wow. Is this true? Let's look. Did anybody grok it? They did. No, not accurate. This is what I hate. People just put out some bullshit they know is going to upset a lot of people. Wolfpack, I will have to send you to Matthew for that one. He wants the Discord link, Matthew.
Yeah, I got you.
The cops are already screened their calls here. If not important, leave a call back number. What? Since you straight 311, which doesn't answer. Yeah, he says the whole thing about starting land strikes in Mexico is about getting rid of the cartels. Personally, that messing with the cartels, while I don't like them, obviously, I ain't saying fucking shit about a cartel. Don't come for me like nothing at all. But those are some scary fucking people. Super scary people. And okay, there was a case that when I was doing true crime, there was a girl that her and her family, it was her mom or dad and her, went to Mexico for vacation. And she came up missing. Her parents were in, I believe, in like an open air flea market type of situation or shopping, and turn their head for 2 seconds. Their daughter comes up missing. Long story short, after months and months and months of trying to find her, couldn't find her. Her dad had gone home because he had to go back to work in order to, make money to try to find their daughter. And mom finally was like, I got to go home and do some shit and I'll be back. And she was in line and she was waiting to cross the border, and she looks over and she sees her daughter sleeping in the back seat of a car. Completely freaks out. I don't remember the details from the time that she saw her to when they figured out that they had actually, she wasn't sleeping. She was no longer with us, and she had been disemboweled. and her body had been stuffed full of drugs, sewn back up, dressed, and she was put in the back seat and made to look like she was sleeping. And that's not the only case. People are found in the vastly uninhibited areas along the border, and they're empty. Because once they get them across the border, they empty them and take their products out and leave them to the buzzards. They'll put your face on a soccer ball. Like, you don't want to fuck with them. So are they bad people? Yes. For those of us that live close to the border, it's kind of scary. Because who knows what they're going to do. We're not watching that. Oh, the U.S. Supreme Court says it won't rule against Trump's tariffs for now. So they're leaving it alone for now. What sheriff is an embarrassment, Wolfpack? Which one are you talking about? The one that we watched earlier, the lady? The lady earlier, yeah. It's not doing anybody any favors, I can tell you that.
Right.
Okay, so Colombia's drug lord president. Okay, do we have to go all there? The Colombian president is going to meet with Trump at the White House in February. And if y'all haven't heard about this, the Orshnik hypersonic missile apparently was used by Russia against Ukraine last night. And I guess it is like one bad son of a bitch. And they said it's only been used once, and that was last night. And this is a video, I guess, on how it works.
It can change directions, making it almost impossible. This is the Oreshnik missile, a state-of-the-art weapon system launched from a massive 12 by 12 truck platform. It has been meticulously engineered with multiple stages, enabling it to reach orbit in a few minutes. But what sets it apart from all the rest? Well, this missile can hit hypersonic speed. Once it reaches this altitude, it transitions into a steep dive, accelerating to hypersonic speeds. During its descent, the missile's fairing opens to unveil 6 highly sophisticated warheads. Each warhead is equipped with miniature thrusters at its base. These thrusters enable the warheads to maneuver dynamically, even as they fall under the influence of gravity. It can change directions, making it almost impossible for the Patriot missile to hit its target, all in the video ahead. This is the Oreshnik missile, a state-of-the-art weapon system launched from a massive 12 by 12 truck platform. It has been meticulously engineered with multiple stages, enabling it to reach orbit in a few minutes. But what sets it apart from all the rest? Well, this missile can hit hypersonic speed. Once it reaches this altitude, it transitions into a steep dive, accelerating to hypersonic.
So that's scary.
What was that one thing they just showed? Like it was like a frame or two back.
A what?
Like go back to the video. There's like maybe 5 seconds before that. What?
Altitude, it transitions into a steep dive.
All right, okay, go back a little bit to that, that. What's that supposed to be?
Okay, let's go back a little bit further and we'll find out.
Because it better not be the Earth.
That's the Earth.
Altitude, it transitions into a steep dive,
You know what
accelerating
I'm
to hypersonic speeds. During its descent, the missile's fairing opens to unveil 6 highly sophisticated warheads.
What?
Each warhead is equipped with miniature thrusters at its base. These thrusters enable the warheads to maneuver dynamically even as they fall under the influence of gravity. It can change directions, making it almost impossible for the Patriot missile to hit its target, all in the video ahead. This
Well,
Damn.
I mean, we've seen stuff like that hitting other countries because that's exactly what it sounds like that's happening. Just
Well,
things
it
are
hit
being
the
dropped.
Ukraine last night.
Yeah. So they're making it seem like, hey, this is brand new equipment we got here. That shit been out. The stuff they're
Mhm.
using now, we ain't gonna hear about it till who knows. Remember when we thought the Scud missile was the craziest thing?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, they got the Scuds out. Oh man. Yeah, what Scud ain't got nothing.
Let's go back to the top and see.
Hey,
Can
so
someone look at
do you want to talk
this
you want to talk about some radiation fog or anything? Or
yeah.
there was a newscaster that mentioned and casually mentioned radiation fog. What?
Let me pull that up.
Boom.
Okay, this is a very, very, very short video. And let me pause it and bring it back to the beginning. And you have to listen closely because she says it
Right.
fucking fast and not loud. But this is Florida. This is Florida. It's so
I can't
quiet.
hear it.
And it's not going to work. Imagine.
Of course
that.
not. Because they don't want you to.
Can I put captions on this? No.
Hey,
No. Dang it. Let me see if I can find a better one. Chat GDP and other AI programs are telling people that the fog is artificial. Come on.
Huh.
Let's see if
That-
this is loud enough. Nope.
Little bit. Tiny bit.
Why does it? Can y'all hear that?
No, not really.
Okay, I'm
Number
gonna put this link in chat. That way y'all can listen to it. You gotta put earbuds. It's like somebody videotaping their TV and they don't have it turned up loud enough. But if you have earbuds in, you can hear it. I saw that, Rogue. I saw that. It is fucked up like a soup sandwich. Why are we doing this shit?
What? I don't know. Like in Hunger Games.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what does this guy say?
Uh-oh.
American in California doesn't trust the radiation fog that's been going on. So he's been. Why are we just now hearing about radiation fog?
Today was the first day I ever heard about it.
Me too.
Yeah, no thanks on that radiation
Oh,
fog.
look, fact checkers, thank you so much. For context, radiation fog is a weather term for fog from nighttime ground cooling, not radioactivity. The current California fog is typical winter tool fog that can concentrate normal pollutants and residue. There's always an answer. Why are we just hearing about radiation fog today and they already have a fact check out saying, "Oh no, it's not what you think it is." Come on. Come on. Let's see what this guy says.
It wasn't just California. Yeah, they are telling us right in our face what they are doing to us, because what in the hell is radiation fog? I've been on this earth for 30 plus some years and I have never heard of this in my life. A mysterious 400-mile stretch of radiation fog blankets the state of California? But here's the thing, y'all. It wasn't just California. A whole bunch of people have stated that they woke up to fog in the morning too, and they were experiencing headaches, nausea, sinus problems. Their animals were acting up, and now we know the exact reason why. Now they're saying 20 different counties have reported this heavy dense fog sitting over California, and it's affecting 2 to 13 million people. Million people, y'all? See, that's exactly what I've been saying, man. Fog is not common in Florida, especially in South Florida, bro. And now they are telling us what they are doing to us. As soon as I said that, I get a sharp ringing in my left ear. Oh my God, the shift is here.
A 640-kilometer area in California is under the cover of a thick fog that can create respiratory problems and also cause asthma. Nearly 13 million people are under travel warnings, with officials issuing air quality alerts as the dense, low-lying fog can prove hazardous. Being called the radiation fog, 20 counties in California's Central Valley are affected. It forms when the ground cools rapidly after sunset, releasing heat back into the air. Experts say this fog can capture pollutants released from cars and factories, severely impacting air quality. Breathing in these particles that remain suspended in this radiation fog can cause health issues. The National Weather Service is also urging people to remain vigilant while driving, calling the fog a high transportation risk. The phenomenon, also named Tule fog, starts around November and peaks from December through February and ends by March. It happens every year in the late fall and winter months, affecting California's Bay Area, Sacramento Valley, and San Joaquin Valley. More than 2 million people are hit in Sacramento, Fresno, Bakersfield, Oakland, and Stockton, the most affected cities, according to the Daily Mail. It lingers on for longer in the Flat Valley.
Well, that's crazy. What do y'all think about that?
We're screwed. Oh, crap. I know you guys are rocking out. I probably got another maybe 5-10 minutes. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. My computer still ain't running right.
Damn.
So I'm probably gonna have to when I get back, picking the kids up, maybe dunk it in some hot water, see what happens.
Hot salt water.
Yeah, some hot salt water. It cleaned the motherboard out, from what I heard.
That's crazy. So the funny thing is that my background went away, came back. Now it's different. I can't get the other one to show up. Like,
what?
I think your computer's infecting mine. It's fucking weird. My little conspiracy lizard brain is like, yeah, they don't want us to talk about this shit, so they're just trying to fuck it all up. But who knows? Who knows?
I can't even get my camera to work.
Ugh. And then all this hot pink shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know. Let's see if anybody grokked it.
And what's that supposed to be?
Grok, why is this? The pink sky in Birmingham during Storm Goretti was caused by pink LED grow lights at Birmingham City's FC Stadium, reflecting off low clouds. They always got a fucking thing. They always. Okay,
There's
so
a reason.
it's pink for no alarming reason. Let's see if we have any breaking news. Oh,
Always.
fuck. Spain, nothing to see here, just more perfectly normal clouds, said nobody ever. Is that fucking real, dude? Let's look. Grok, what is this? I love Grok. Okay. This looks like lenticular clouds over Spain formed by moist air flowing over mountains, blah, blah, blah. The red hue is likely from sun setting, and streaks could be contrails. Oh, you're admitting there's contrails. Okay.
Sorry. I don't know what I'm tired for. Oh, that's right.
Here's
I don't
the-
sleep. That's right.
So the
There
letter
we are.
basically
Ooh,
Hold
snap.
on. This is the Postal Service letter.
and should put everybody on alert because the U.S. Postal Service has not issued a letter like this since COVID. So the letter basically says that all Postal Service employees should carry their essentials letter and their ID to bypass any travel restrictions. So what's coming? Here's the letter. Take a look.
Ain't nobody trying to look or leave.
Mm-hmm.
Or to go where? You can drop me off
Go anywhere.
at the ice wall. Entrance number 4, please.
I'm looking. Oh shit. He said fuck around and find out. He said Putin challenges the West to a 21st century duel. Concentrate all your defenses on one target in Kyiv. We will strike it with Orshnik and see what happens. We are ready for this experiment. Are you? Pick a target. Oh my goodness.
Chill.
X to be banned within days? Really? Not weeks. They're about to fuck up. Let me see. Fog. Okay, so if y'all get an X account, I would, or don't have one, I would say get one. You find a lot of stuff. Yeah, X turned into WikiLeaks. It's
Yeah.
too many fucking people that are telling what they know and sharing their research, and things just don't go well when people aren't just saying, please sir, can I have some more?
No, H. I'm having big time issues today with my laptop.
Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna get into that. Okay. So thank y'all for coming. I really appreciate it. Remember, think for yourself, do your own research with an open mind. Try to learn. And don't let them make you hate your neighbor or someone that doesn't agree with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
You gotta be a free thinker and use your brain. God gave you one. Most of y'all anyway. No, kidding. I'm kidding. Just research and learn with an open mind. And understand that there are people, organizations, governments that want us to hate each other within our own country, and they want you to hate other countries. And don't trust the news. Don't trust the news. Do your own research. A lot of things are public. A lot of things have been declassified. There's a lot of stuff. You can figure some stuff out on your own. And if you see somebody going online and posting some seriously stupid shit, like go kill all the Republicans or go kill all the liberals, maybe you shouldn't be listening to that person, because maybe that person's a little cuckoo. All right.
I mean, it might not be the worst thing to repost them, make them famous if they want to do that.
Maybe just tag somebody like the FBI or Trump or fucking whoever you like that can do something about it. Like tag them. I don't know.
Once you get out there, they're gonna make them famous.
We need to do more loving and more educating as opposed to more dividing and spreading hate.
Agreed. Agreed. Hopefully, we can do another The World is Crazy live a little bit later as well.
Yeah, if your computer's working,
That'd be great.
that would be very.
All right, you guys. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.